Hey guys, how's it going? LA out of Corpus Christi, bringing you guys along with the gifting journey this year. Um, I'm actually pretty excited for today's call because people might wonder, um, oh, every day that you plan for gifting, it's supposed to go perfect, right? Sorry, it's a little loud today. I'm actually at a county fair right now, and what I want to share with you guys is I had a really big day yesterday. Or was supposed to have a full day of gifting. I had a realtor meeting planned. I had a sharpening event set up with one of the high quality RV parks in one of the tourist areas where I live, and we had 30-degree weather, which if you live up north, I know that's nothing, but we live in Texas, so like we don't have the salt and things like that. There was actually 88 accidents in Corpus Christi yesterday. Um, so my day just completely was unproductive. What was a positive is I got to hang out with my wife, I got to hang out with my son. All of that was really great. But what I want to show you guys is what I do when I have a day that, we had all these plans of gifting and I pretty much just had to cancel day, right? Like, how are we going to recoup and still continue to make progress in that gifting layer? Also, I do want to take some time. I've had some people ask about my gifting pitch. So I also want to take some time and go over the 8 quality questions today. The 8 quality questions is what you should be using if you meet somebody on a service call, at the booth, on a pop by, at the post office, at the blackjack table. These 8 quality questions will take your gifting layer to another level. And it's just so important to understand these 8 quality questions. So first, what I want to do is I want to share my screen. You already know it's time to go into the gifting tracker. So what was supposed to happen yesterday is I had a pop by kind of scheduled with a business in my area. I did have a realtor meeting at 9. It got moved to next Tuesday. And then I had a sharpening event set up at one of the high quality RV parks in a tourist area that I live near. And all of that got canceled, right? The only thing I did yesterday was actually related to work, was my one-on-one with my mentee George, and then my one-on-one with my mentee Rossi, right? So I had a goal yesterday of hitting 10 business. And I'll be honest, I could have made phone calls. I definitely could, but I just took the day as a wash and I spent it with my son and my wife. So what can I do to recuperate and the progress I was supposed to make yesterday still have that progress happen for this week, right? So right now, I'm currently at a county fair, okay? And then you guys remember on our last call, I did say that this week would be a lot of phone calls. I'm going to go into my clients. And I'm going to be sending a lot of videos today. So I want to take some time and I want to record a video for one of my clients I've been trying to get a hold of and I just haven't yet. And I want to show you guys what that looks like. So who do I need to get a hold of that I really have struggled to get a hold of? Ricky Lane, right? We have send the video. Ray will send the video. Alvin will send the video, right? So let's go ahead and start with Dr. Lane. So I have my, can't see this, but I have my camera out. I'm going to record myself. I have not gotten a hold of this gentleman for years. So this is going to be my last step is I'm going to send him a video. Hey, Dr. Lane, this is LA with Cutco. Sorry it's a little loud. I'm at a county fair right now. But I was just reaching out because a few years ago at the dental show in Austin, you did get some gifts for your business. I know you're so busy. I've just been so curious. How did they go? Did you get good feedback? Did you like them? Just when you have a chance, please let me know. If there's anything I can do for you or anything I could have done better on my end when we got those gifts, I'd really appreciate your feedback. And I do meet with all my business owners once a year. So please let me know if May or June would be a better time to meet. I just want to show you all the new programs we have and what's new with our gifting program with Cutco. So hope you're doing well, Dr. Lane. Have an awesome week, and I hope to talk soon. So that's it, guys. Just 45 seconds. Thank you so much, Andy Jonty. Thank you, Michael Athens, for going over tips on sending videos. So the goal yesterday, see right here, was to have 10 touches, right? So by making up for that, I just sent that video. There's one touch right there, right? So I just want to show you guys. It might seem very hard and very complex, like, oh my gosh, how do I touch 10 businesses a day? How do I do this? There's just so many ways. There's the pop bys, there's texting, there's calling, there's voice messages. The main thing is, guys, just do it. So on the last call we spoke, I told you guys I did close some orders. I'm at $1,200 in gifting for the year, but I do want to share some very exciting progress that I've made. Let's go down the list. Let's see. I'm looking for Onyx Engineering. Here we go. So I've been going by my businesses, doing the check-ins. Gone over this, but again, how did gifting go? What reception did you get? What could I have done that's better? Setting the ABR, letting them know, hey, price is going up. So if you just want to do a deposit on at least 10 gifts, it's going to lock in your pricing from 2024 to 2025. So Ken Soto, he did a 50 cooked combos in 2023, and he really liked the idea of locking in his prices. So I made a quote for Ken. He's looking at just doing the 10 gifts to lock in his pricing. And then I also made a quote for Ronald Moreno. So he placed about a 4K order last year. Went really well. He said they could have used some more gifts. So I'm sending him a quote on what 25 gifts looks like and what 30 gifts looks like. And then what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to show you guys what my quotes look like. I make them on Canva, and I'll probably do another video in the future showing you guys exactly how I make these quotes. But for today, so I sent this out to a kind of like a ranch, right? So she's looking at doing some club mates. So I told her for helping me start my gifting year hot. The regular price on these, and the way I make this pricing is I just price everything out. So I add the spreader, the trimmer, the gift box, and then the $11 a piece for the engravings, and that's what gets us to our 220, right? And I told her for helping me get started my year gifting, whatever bracket she chooses. So she chose to probably knock out 25 gifts. I'll jump her up 2 brackets. So at the 100 quantity pricing, this is going to go down to 193 per unit. And then she wanted some party slicers and then 5 fillet knives to get to the 25 units. So what I did, I do need to fix these numbers. I just did an estimate. I told the price was probably going up about 10%. So I estimated a 10% price increase, 52.21. Then I showed her the regular price before the price increase, what the 25 quantity pricing is, and then a lower top client when the 100 quantity pricing is 43.25. 6 pay, no credit, no interest, with tax, $780 a month for 6 payments, right? And then another one for Onyx. Um, so we're looking at just doing the 10. So what's nice is I'll probably close 10 now and then get another 40 here in May or June. And he just wanted a couple options around what he did last time. Last time his gifts were about $270 per unit. So I sent him two options close to that price range. The carving set is going to be $226 a unit at 50 quantity pricing. And then the sheer entertainer set would be $259 per unit, 50 quantity pricing. And then this for an AC company. Now this one's very interesting because he bought 25 gifts from me last year, never replied on the proof. Like, I sent him some text messages. I sent him a picture, like when I saw one of his trucks in the area, like, hey boss, just saw your truck. Let me know, like, is this proof good? And then we ended up getting him his gifts really late. He just never replied. I had to go by and actually finally meet with him. He still has all 25 gifts, but he really liked the idea of buying more this year, and then just buying the 10 gifts to lock in his pricing. So we're looking at doing some 5-inch sentokus or some pocket knives for his employees. Winston water cooler. He wanted a couple different options. He has 2 tiers, so he has like a higher price tier for like his higher end clients, and then he has a lower tier for his lower end clients, right? So I gave him 2 different options: option 1 and option 2, and then these are the other options right here, right? So we're looking at for his. Oh, I did this a little wrong. Oh well. So this should be option 1, tier 1, and then this should be option 2, tier 1. Option 1, tier 2. Oh no, I did this correctly. Perfect. Right. So for tier 1, we're looking at either the sheer entertainer sets or the carving sets, and then option 2, either lockbacks or spreaders, right? For Winston water cooler. And then what we can go ahead and do is we can now go into the 8 quality questions, which mastering these 8 quality questions will really have you understand how to do this gifting pitch right. So number 1, do you own a business? Do you give gifts? What type of gifts do you give? What type of feedback have you gotten from these gifts? Do you give to clients, employees, or both? How much do you spend per client or employee? Do you own Cutco? And then are you the sole decision maker on gifts, right? And then what you want to do is you want to use their answers to aid you throughout your gifting pitch. So, for example, with this pitch, hey, Mr. Jones, do you own a business? Yes, you do. Awesome. How long have you been in business? That's great. Do you happen to give out gifts to clients, employees, or anyone in your business? Oh, awesome. Do you give gifts to clients, employees, or both? Both? Great. I'm just curious, what types of gifts do you usually give? Oh, awesome. And what feedback have you gotten? Nice. And how much do you spend per client or employee? At least $75. Great. And do you own Cutco? Have you heard of Cutco? Oh, nice. Great. Now, also, when it comes to the decision making on gifts, would you be the sole decision maker? You would? Awesome. Well, hey, I'm so glad that you give gifts. I've been with Cutco for half a decade now, and what I've learned is that gifting isn't a mindset, it's a heart set. I meet so many people who say things like, working for me is a good enough gift, or the work we do for our clients is a great enough gift. And to be frank, I just can't work with those people. So again, I'm just so glad that you have that heart set of gifting. Just curious, have you used a knife or a pair of scissors in the past week? Or has anyone in your family used one of those items in the past week? Great. Do you see why my job is so easy? So what we do is we get you a high quality piece of Cutco. It's American made, stays sharp for 4 to 7 years without sharpening, guaranteed forever. We've been around since the 40s. Now, we work with many realtors and business owners, and what we see is they're going to spend $100, $200, $300 on wine, gift cards, gift baskets, and one day to 1 week later, where are those gifts? Let them answer. They're gone, right? Now, some other gifts like Yeti cups, cutting boards, those are better, but generally people already have those, so they'll either end up being re-gifted or they just sit around and they collect dust. What we do is we get you a high quality piece of Cutco, and based off what you told me, what I would recommend would be blank, right? So if they said we spend 100 per person, sent to a trimmer, 175 per person, 5-inch tokens, right? Just based off whatever they say, that's how you recommend the gift. You're the expert, you make the recommendations. And the best thing is you don't have to pay for it all at once, so it helps with cash flow. What we do is we take a 17% deposit, we engrave your 10, 25, 50, however many gifts, we send them right away, and you have high quality branded forever owned gifts. All we do is charge you 5 more payments after that. You know, it would be awesome if we could be in all of our clients or employees' Christmases, Thanksgivings, barbecues, but we just can't. It's impossible. The Cutco knife can and will be. So think client retention, employee retention, think referrals. So that's the gifting pitch, guys. I do want to share. I know right now, like this gifting layer might not look super sexy, right? I've had, I believe, 3 days of gifting work. I think yesterday should have been yesterday should have been my third, right? So I put in a lot of hours already. This year I've probably already put in 20 hours into my gifting layer. But what's very exciting is by doing these check-ins, I'm currently working on 1, 2, 3, 4 different quotes, which are probably going to total for anywhere from, let me see, 4, 6, 7, anywhere from like 7 to 12K. Now that doesn't mean it's necessarily going to close, but the most important thing is that I'm running this program correctly, and not if I get paid, but when I get paid, it will be from this gifting layer. Thank you guys so much for following me along this journey. If you have any questions, I absolutely love talking gifts. Send me a text, give me a call, 361-455-1662. Again, thank you so much, guys. And I love Petco Gifting.